The 119th Kentucky Futurity highlights the race card here today at Lexington's Red Mile. But first, let's check out the Kentucky Filly Futurity.
To get underway, off stride, Lady Rainbow. Lady Rainbow is off stride. And they're off, and there goes Cedar Dove, who heads out for the lead. First Class Princess also off stride at the start. Panthalopes is chased up into the second spot. McGeesey toward the inside third. Chris Dream very wide early for Luke Willett, sweeping around the breaker there. Getting away in fourth toward the inside. The Hamiltonian Oaks champ, bold and fresh, and Chris Dream may have room to settle in front of her. Trailing the field, and they head toward the three-quarter marker, and it's Cedar Dove in full control at the top of the stretch. Cedar Dove is out there with a 3.5 length lead. Bold and fresh trying to track her down on the outside. Panthalopes is there toward the rail. Lost Symbol and Hey Mister in the middle of the racetrack, but Cedar Dove is almost there. Bold and fresh on the outside into second. Cedar Dove, Pierce chasing her home. Cedar Dove wins the first heat.
Again, because she's a little bit rank, we've been trying to calm her down and tried a couple different polls. We didn't really have it right. And to be honest, it's taken us sort of half the year to figure out how she likes to race and what she likes to wear. I think we got it settled out now. Talent's never been an issue with her, so she's, and she showed that today. She's very fast. She's one of the quickest horses we've ever had.
And they're off. Panthalopes is off to a good start for Andy Miller, trying to clear Cedar Dove, but she's getting rough, but Andy keeps driving her, and it looks like Panthalopes is going to clear the lead. Cedar Dove on the inside to second. Lost Symbol races in third. Lady Rainbow moving up on the outside fourth on the opening turn. Bold and Fresh gets away in the fifth spot. Panthalopes just went off stride. Cedar Dove leads it. Bold and Fresh trying to rally up to her from 2 lengths away. Cedar Dove still there, a 16th out. Bold and Fresh is coming on. Cedar Dove almost there. Bold and Fresh, one last surge, but it's Cedar Dove. Cedar Dove wins the Filly Futurity.
Cedar Dove won the 46th Kentucky Filly Futurity with straight heat wins of 153-2 and 153-4. With top fillies coming in like Lady Rainbow and Chris Dream, she kind of flew under the radar, but that wasn't the case with her connections.
I think this filly could have trotted even more today. She felt really good.
And she has a propensity to be hot. Did she calm down a lot more today?
Well, you know what it is. Thank you. She was nice and relaxed today for her. Sometimes she could be a little erratic and give you a hard time out there, and it's kind of tough getting her on there to the gate calm. But once the race starts, usually she's okay.
The $490,000 Kentucky Futurity featured a field of 10 with Man of Many Missions the favorite, but he made a break at the three-quarter, and DeJarmbro came on to win in 153-4.
And they're off, and there goes Broad Bond, who shoots out smartly for Brennan for the lead. Opening night from between horses, VC Chocoholic is hustled for the rail. Man of Many Missions gets away in fourth as they head on to the opening turn. Big Rig's fifth as Broad Bond has cleared the lead already. Looking to settle in sixth as they head around the turn. Moving toward the quarter is Lucky Charm Hanover. Witt came away in seventh. DeTulit is locked in on the inside, and Broad Bond not seeing any pressure. DeJarmbro is coming in, finding his best ride. Broad Bond in front. DeJarmbro on the outside, gaining ground. Broad Bond is still out, but here comes DeJarmbro. DeJarmbro charging up on the outside. DeJarmbro nails it for Sears. Lucky Charm Hanover, some mile by DeJarmbro, who gapped the gate at the start.
It looked like you gapped off the gate a little bit there. Can you tell us about that first?
Yeah, with the horse getting the shoe, and I noticed he was a little bit steppy out there. He wanted to pace and kind of hop around a little bit. I was concerned, but that's why I didn't make the gate quite get. I really had all intentions of leaving out of there, but wasn't able to do that because I was just, happy to get him away trotting, even though I was a couple lengths off the gate.
And then it looks like you lost a little ground around the outside there, but did you think you were going to get up in time?
The horse was, he was really strange today. But he turned me loose around the last turn, just totally turned me loose, like just wanted to pull up, and then I got after him a little bit. I knew he had more trot, and he's hanging on the right line a little bit, which he never does. So, we might have to make a few changes on him, but hopefully he'll be all right for the second heat.
It takes two to win the Kentucky Futurity, and DeJarmbro and Man of Many Missions met up in the stretch, with Man of Many Missions hanging on to win the second heat.
And they're off. Fox from the outside, guns for the lead. Man of many missions between horses. Broad Bond has already crossed over against the pylons. Big Briggs is going to drop in fourth on the inside. DeJambro comes away in the fifth spot at the rail as they head around the turn. Live Jazz sweeping up alongside Lucky Charm Hanover. Field, Broad Bond in front, using Live Jazz as a pick to block the outer tier. DeJambro is revving up on the outside and coming on. Man of many missions between horses. DeJambro and Sears in the middle of the racetrack coming up to the lead. Man of many missions is there. Broad Bond on the inside third. DeJambro leads it. Man of many missions to his inside. DeJambro, Man of many missions coming on. Man of many missions and DeJambro. These two hit the wire. It's Man of many missions. DeJambro second.
Looked like you were beat there. What did he do to dig down and win that?
Well, like I was saying, you just kind of wait on him until he gets set. You know, he comes out of a hole, he wants to take off, and sometimes he's not set, and just had to wait on him until he got his legs where he wanted him, then let him trot then, you know.
DeJambro has been denied his straight heats win here in the 119th Kentucky Futurity. Man of many missions held on to win. We're going to a third heat race-off.
Wild sweep. So the two heat winners are all in behind the gate. They're coming down toward the start. Off and trotting, DeJambro on the outside has the lead, but Man of Many Missions has the inside advantage as the two colts ease into the opening turn, and it's Man of Many Missions who has a head in front. DeJambro is racing in second, backs off just a touch as Man of Many Missions has the lead, and DeJambro and Sears settle in behind him. Silver's helmet, bump drafting there in second for Brian Sears, and DeJambro is taking the lead. It's DeJambro in front with an eighth of a mile to go. Man of Many Missions trying to fight back to him on the inside. DeJambro by a head. Man of Many Missions, dead game and coming back at him. Man of Many Missions retakes the lead. DeJambro on the outside. Man of Many Missions.
Congratulations. No, complimenti in italiano, complimenti.
But he had a lot of patience.
No.
Wait.
They call this a trotting classic, and it's a classic by definition. DeJambro and Man of Many Missions back and forth down the stretch, but it's Man of Many Missions coming out on top in 154-3 in the 119th Kentucky Futurity.
I mean, it definitely helped him to change his shoes. He was better the rest of the day. If he hadn't warmed up as good as he did, I probably would have switched him earlier, but he just warmed up perfect. He trained good at the beginning of the week, so I just thought the horse was set, and I think the track was just a little bit wetter today than it has been, so I think that's what got me probably.
So you made a shoeing change between heats after his break?
After his break,
What did you do exactly?
We put half-inch half-rounds on him up front instead of the full swedges.
Man of Many Missions wins a thriller to cap off our first week of the fall front.
Yes. Okay.
What do you think, Bravissimo?
Armbro Vanquish, we bought her from the Armbro dispersal, and she was $335,000 when we brought her to Broodmare. And her second foal is the dam of DeJambro, so it's cousins. I guess it's hard to say if they're cousins or half brothers or how you want to say it in the business, but so it's exciting for the farm, and we've got a full brother to sell, which is a spectacular individual.
Hold it on.